As we walk across to Smithfield Market, I hope you managed to look at this area. This is the northern quarter, and you'll see lots of little boutiques and shops and cafes. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to stop outside a building that was Smithfield Market. It was established in the late 18th century, but the site was expanded throughout the 19th century, particularly when the City Council bought land about it. It was a market that sold livestock, meat, fruit, vegetable and fish. However, the market hall closed in 1972 and was later demolished, although there's some remains of the attendant buildings that you can see about. One of the reasons why things such as this demised in the 1970s in Manchester, and in fact this whole area, which was renowned for being a shopping area, was because of the building of the large Arndale shopping centre on Market Street. This took footfall away from this area, and because of a generally poor economy, the 1970s and 80s saw this area going into severe decline. However, there were a few record shops which people used to flock to. It became part of Manchester's alternative music scene. And then, with the opening of an alternative shopping venue, Affleck's Palace, people began to congregate around here again. The young, artists, the creative people. At some point, not sure why, I'm not sure where, and I'm not sure how, in the 1990s a boundary was defined and the Northern Quarter brand was invented. It was never known as the Northern Quarter, but it's been branded that. Many of the warehouses around here were converted into flats, which achieved quite significant sums of money at the height of the property boom. It's also resulted in gentrification. You will probably hear about the creative class in this course. This is a concept put forward by the US economist Richard Florida. The creative class is defined by their knowledge and includes those working in art and design industries. Florida thinks that they are attracted to cities that are open, diverse and tolerant. He posited that this group could drive economic growth in the future. He also lauded them for creating a street-level culture that includes teeming blends of cafes, small galleries and bistros. But Florida's idea has been heavily criticised. Firstly, the data to support whether the creative class causes economic growth has been shown to be dubious. Also, gentrified areas such as this exclude the poor and other deprived sections of the community who should also have a right to the city. But they may not subscribe to this vision and culture. Think back to the moralising of the middle classes in the 19th century that we talked about earlier. Whose vision was this? All of these spaces around here are privatised, and it's questionable the extent to which we have a public city in the widest sense of the term. I hope you've enjoyed the walk. There's more resources that you can explore and do your own research. Good luck.